What's up, YouTubers? Q-Dip here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am in my garage and I'm sitting on a stool right now, but I need some peace and quiet for you guys to just know that this game is pretty crazy, if I guys have to tell you. Basically this is a game called Little Nightmares, and the story's unclear, it's very vague, and you don't even know anything about your own character, but it's very scary sometimes, but very adventurous and but very dark. I just watched the ending. My heart is still racing, dude. But the main thing about the story is I think I kind of grasp what it's about and what it is. Watch Corey Kenshin play that. Shouts out to Corey Kenshin. You already know he's my boy because, you know, he's like my favorite YouTuber and he inspires me to make YouTube videos just like here now. I hope you guys see the curls in my hair. I'm trying to grow it out. I have a light spot on top. Let me not get off topic here. Anyways, okay, so basically you're this little character called Six, and then this character named Six is apparently supposed to be this character who leaves a ship, who's trying to escape from a ship, and in the ending is quite crazy. There's all types of obstacles and puzzles that you have to figure out. Not puzzles, but just things that are kind of obvious, but then again, they're kind of not. So you go out through the level and you find these things called gnomes. I call them gnomes, everybody calls them gnomes. And basically you can free some of them. Some of them are locked up. You see them in different locations, some random times. You can hug sometimes, and sometimes they follow you. That's how it is. And there's some enemies that you have to run away from, like the janitor with long arms but yet skinny and has a hat on, but you can't really see his face. And then we have the butchers, as I like to call them. They're fat and they can't really run very fast, but they will get you if they see you. The long-arm janitor cannot see you. He is blind, but if you walk in certain places of the room, he will sense you. He's kind of like the Daredevil, but if you go into soft areas, he won't be able to see you properly with his brain. So that'll be easy. The next stop is the butchers, which I told you about. You can run from them. They chase you down, and I think they cook and eat the gnomes. I don't know for sure. But I'm going to show you my analysis of what's going on, but I'm going to tell you how it goes in the story at first. After that, a lot of things that you run away from, some random things that people don't really explain, what doesn't really matter. At a point, you see the outside of a ship and you see all these fat people walking up inside the ship. And when you go back up inside from out, you'll see them eating their food, and when they see you, they chase you down, all of them. And there's a scene where all of them chase you at once. It's a crazy scene. I was scared when I saw it, and Corey Kenshin was scared too. And after that, you get hungry. At every point in the game, you do get hungry. There's some times where they feed you, sometimes you find food, sometimes the gnomes give you food. It's all good. But this one was different. There was a gnome sitting there with a sausage in his hand and was trying to give Six the food, but Six was, I guess she was so disoriented. Oh my god, that word. She was so disoriented that she didn't know what she saw, or she didn't know what to eat. So she just went for it and ate the gnome. And I kind of think of them as little children rather than just regular little animals that hide around in the ship. But when you get hungry, there's sometimes that she can't even move. She can barely move. She can't walk at all, and it's really hard to play as her in that state. So yeah, she needs sausage. She ate the gnome. So after that, you go around, and then you go into a house. You hear humming, and it's the woman, a woman that you see before. I'm sorry if I'm not explaining this correctly and how it should be, but I'm just going from what I can remember. I just finished the series, so my apologies. There's a woman that you see when you see the fat man walking inside the ship. So that's the only time I ever saw her, or as I think it is. I don't remember. And when you go around, you see a lot of pictures of her, not the woman, but Six herself. Not exactly in the same clothes that she's in, but the coat, but with no hood on, but the hat on. So there's some pictures, most of them are hidden up, but when you walk upstairs, you're humming and you hear a clock. Actually, it's a nice beat to it. I was jamming to it and I was like, But anyways, when you see it, you see her. And there's a door before you walk into her room. There's a lock. So you have to get the key. What you do is go into the room and pass her. She's humming still. And the key is in the vase with what you must break. And once you break the vase, you hear the humming stop. Now, you expect it. When you make a stretch in the game, the monster comes after you. Then you pass them. Basically, flank them around them. And then you run. When you come back into the room that she was in, with the mirror, she was gone, and the mirror was broken. Like all the mirrors, there was only one mirror I saw, and that one was broken. She was just looking at it, combing her hair, like she didn't like what she saw. Just how the people that have low self-esteem or insecure about their bodies, you're beautiful inside and out. So you open the door and then you run. The door closes. That never happens in the game. You run, you keep running, but she appears out of the shadows, out of nowhere, starts chasing you down. You run, and then go into a room, you find a mirror, go back down, and you go into a room with all these mannequins. It suddenly gets dark, except for the area around you. Now, think about what I said before about her not being able to look at herself in the mirror because she's so not satisfied with who she is or how she looks. When you show her the mirror and show her a reflection of herself, it's like a beam that hits her and it just that's her face. My phone just went off, that's why it vibrated. Sorry about that. And it got me together like 4 or 5 times, I don't remember. But when they hit it last time, the mirror breaks as she's unconscious. She's laying down there, and then Six gets hungry. She gets hungry enough to eat her. But I think that was the entire plan all along. When she eats her, there's a flow of aura and shadow, and she gets it. She walks down back to where the people are, the people with the mask on. But when you get close to them, let me remind you that the lights were they're short circuiting when she was walking down, and you were just walking. And every time you try to get close to her, without even touching them, they all just had their neck broken. They all died. And it was so very dark because you were just walking down that hallway, and every last one of them was dying one by one. And the music was just building up to a part where you feel like I just turned into the bad guy. So you walk back upstairs, and then you walk out. You're in an island with a big old, I think, lighthouse, and then you hear another ship coming through. You don't see it, but you hear it. Now, I'm guessing that she lost out at sea, and then she's trying to find a way back home. But I think her first intention was to get that person back, that woman. Now, here's to show you what my view of the story is. My view of the story is my phone just went off again. My view of the story is the gnomes. The gnomes are little children that get taken away from the parents and they get sent inside little rooms. Because there are times where you see little rooms and beds where the little janitor, I think, is in charge of to take care of. And if you're taken, you get taken back into that room until you grow, until you grow old enough and thick enough to be eaten alive or cooked and eaten. And the people that walk into the ship and the fat people, they're the ones they're like these rich people who can do whatever they want and they can eat anything and even the kids. And Six, I guess, was one of them. But before that, before she became part of that group, I think that she was the woman's daughter. The daughter, and I think was just trying to get revenge after being betrayed. Or maybe she was one of the rich kids who did whatever they want, but wasn't happy. Or I think the woman just sent her down because she wasn't happy on how beautiful Six looked, because we never saw her face. So I think it was just about revenge and freeing the little gnomes. But then again, it kind of confuses me the way that Six ate one of the gnomes. Did she know what she was doing, or was she just really hungry? That I don't know. But yeah, I think she's trying to head back into the mainland. When the next ship comes in, she's either going to kill everybody and just finish off what she started, or she heads back into the mainland with that same intention, the same power, to get rid of every last one of those rich people. Well, guys, that is my view on the story of Little Nightmares. It's probably not going to get a lot of views considering the fact that probably everybody's already made an explanation and analysis on this game. This game came out a long time ago, so I'm not expecting everyone to watch my videos. Shout out to our people that subscribe to me, 37 subscribers. Streamed earlier today. I might edit that out a little bit because I'm trying to do some stuff. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. Hope you guys like this video. You guys like to drop a sugar on the like button because you know we out here. I'm getting better in DC Universe Online. Paladins. Hate that game because you need two things to buy things. You need crystals and you need the money. Pick one. Like, that shouldn't be possible. Anyway, guys. See y'all in the next one. This felt like a good video, didn't it? Yeah.